Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for No One Will Save You 2023. This is a new film rated PG-13 with a runtime of an hour and 33 minutes. As of the recording of this video, we have a Rotten Tomato score of 82% with an audience score of 58%. I think I fall somewhere in the middle, but we'll definitely get into that. This film introduces Bryn Adams, a creative and talented young woman who's been alienated from her community. Lonely but ever hopeful, Bryn finds solace within the walls of the home where she grew up until she's awakened one night by strange noises from decidedly unearthly intruders. What follows is an action packed face off between Bryn and a host of extraterrestrial beings who threaten her future while forcing her to deal with her past. This is written and directed by Brian Duffield, and it stars Caitlin Denver. Caitlin Dever as Bryn. She's really the only character that I would even pull any. Like, there's a few other characters, uh, but we really just live, and this movie lives and dies on Caitlin Dever's performance. So she's the main character that I just kind of put out there. I also don't want to name anyone else because I don't want it to lead to big spoilers. I think overall the review will be mostly spoiler free. I don't think I'm gonna get too deep into any actual plot items. Um, so I will say one thing that stood out about the film, and even as I finished, I wasn't sure if I watched it correctly. I feel like this movie is, for the most part, like there's no dialogue in it, which is I don't know that I've ever like watched a movie with zero dialogue that was not like you know a black and white silent movie or something like that. I'm trying to like I really racking my brain, and then as I finished the film, like I was wondering like did anybody say any lines? And I think there might be a couple of things. Like it's so little that it's not even registering in my head. So that might be worth a rewatch. So, in the vast realm of contemporary cinema, where dialogue often serves as the lifeblood of storytelling, this film emerges as a rare gem, a silent symphony of emotions, expertly orchestrated by the performance of Caitlin Dever. Her ability to convey a myriad of feelings through these nuanced expressions without relying on words is nothing short of mesmerizing. Dever single handedly transforms this dialogueless feat into an intimate character study, making the audience privy to the innermost thoughts and the struggles of her character. It's a testament to her acting prowess that the absence of dialogue becomes a powerful narrative tool rather than a hindrance. The Silent Odyssey, nestled within the framework of a home invasion horror, takes audiences on a thrilling roller coaster ride. The film's ability to seamlessly blend self forgiveness with a nerve wracking sci fi twist is a testament to the filmmaker's creativity. Each scene is imbued with a palpable sense of urgency, heightened by a quick, frantic pace that propels the story forward with relentless momentum. The brevity of the film, coupled with the rapid tempo, makes it remarkably accessible, catering to both avid cinephiles and casual viewers alike. Clocking it with a very concise runtime, this film achieves a rare balance, delivering a complete and overall pretty compelling narrative without overstaying its welcome. On a more technical level, the film's strengths are evident. The cinematography, capturing the eerie atmosphere, the characters' raw emotions, paints a vivid visual. The director's choice to embrace all this silence as a narrative device is further accentuated by some of the hauntingly beautiful score, the manipulating the audience's emotions with every note. So there's a lot of tension that just gets built from the background sounds. So the sound mixing is very good. The score is very good. So all those things brought together, they kind of build up on the film. However, there are some moments of the film where it's just very obscure. Like it's very dark, it's hard to see, which kind of robs the viewers of some crucial visual cues. These instances they're sporadic, so I would definitely recommend watching this in a dark room. Because otherwise there's going to be some stuff that you're probably going to miss, and maybe it will interrupt the immersive experience that the film is trying to create. The film's true point of contention probably will lie with the third act, uh, as this maze of narratives that challenges the conventional boundaries of storytelling. I think you will either be really, really on board with the complexity that it serves as an intellectual exercise, and just kind of unraveling all these layers and interpreting the meaning to yourself, or you'll think of it as maybe kind of a cop out. I think that's definitely the part where I see, because the movie kind of builds up, and then everything kind of starts to, it wraps up very quickly. So it's a bold choice, I think, to do that. So regardless of your stance, the audacity to venture into this territory kind of deserves to be commended. This movie definitely tries a lot of things. So so I think it'll be fun to at least discuss as you kind of watch this film. So yeah, it's an interesting cinematic experience that just defies a lot of the traditional norms of storytelling. And then, Dever's performance, like I mentioned, is great. Coupled with the pace and the runtime, like it just makes it very accessible. And that'll be a really fun viewing experience for anyone kind of looking to get into the mood of a thriller. This is so much a horror movie, although there are some visuals that definitely evoke that type of emotion. So yeah, I think this will be an interesting thing to hear some of the discourse online, but mainly because it's been a while since I've seen a film that is kind of done in this fashion. It reminds me a little bit of how I felt after watching The Vast of Night, which is also a very small indie movie that eventually ended up like being distributed to like one of the streamers. So yeah, I think this movie's not as good as The Vast of Night, but I think it tries a lot of things that maybe I just haven't seen enough movies to be like, oh, this has been done before. So yeah, it was an interesting experience, and like I said, it's very short. I mean, it's not even an hour and a half. If you exclude the title, it's very accessible. So if you're looking for something to watch, yeah, definitely recommend you at least try this out, and let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.